Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel. Today we're going to look at another super simple card trick. If you're new to the channel, that's what we do. I pull out a deck of cards, I show you something extremely simple, something you'll be able to learn and then turn around and then do right away. Check out some of my other videos. I got other card tricks on here, and I got easy, simple tricks that you can use with household objects, rubber bands, paper, coins, you name it. Keep coming back every single week for another new video. Today, we've got a really super easy packet trick for you. Packet trick is a card trick on a smaller scale. It uses less cards today. We're only going to use 4 cards, and I got my 4 cards right here. This is a little trick that I call odd man out. Now, to do odd man out, there's a couple of different cards that are really the best to use in your deck. And I'm going to teach you something right now. This is a series of cards that all have a one-way face. Now what that means is it does not look the same right side up and upside down. Notice with the 9 of hearts, that center heart is right side up. But if I turn it this way, now it's upside down. So you clearly can tell one direction or the next. Same with the 5 of clubs. That center pip is right side up, but now that center pip is upside down. So you can clearly see that it has a one-way direction. Same with the 3 of spades. You have 2 spade pips pointing up, 1 down. So if I'm still looking at the center pip, this is going up. If I flip it, now it's going down. And then the diamonds don't exactly work that way, but I can still show you that the center pip is up, right? And now the center pip is down. So I quickly show them that there's 2 red cards and 2 black cards, and each card is different. There's no, 2 kings or 3 kings or 2 jacks. They're all completely different cards. And I shuffle them up like this, and I say, we're just going to do this until I don't know the order and you don't know the order. Okay? And then I fan the cards toward the spectator like this, and have them select one card, okay? So they've got a card. As they're looking at the cards, I square up my cards just like this, and I just give it a little spin as I kind of gesture for the card to come back. I spread, and they are putting their card back in. Now, what's the reality? Well, when I spun the cards around, now all my center pips are on the bottom. So they slide the card back in. And again, I don't have to know what card it is at this point. And I'll tell them again, we're going to mix them up just to make sure that I don't know where your card is and you don't know where your card is. And then I'm just going to look at your cards, and I'm going to try to determine which card is yours. Now, when I'm looking at these 3 cards, I see that 3 of the cards have their pips down, and this one has its pip up. So I know that they chose the 3 of spades. Okay? So that seems, pretty incredible. So now I'm going to rotate my 3 of spades so that it's facing the right way again. Make sure that I have good orientation. Show them all 4 cards again, just to show them I'm not using any duplicates. I'm going to run through the trick again, but we're going to do it a little differently. So again, I'll shuffle the cards up. Just try to mix them. Fan the cards for the spectator. They pull one out. Let's say they pull that one. Okay. Again, as I square, I'm going to rotate the cards, and then ask for them to put their card back in. So this is the same way, we're just going through the trick twice. I give the deck a little shuffle, like this, and then I'm going to look at the cards once again. Now, I see that all the cards are going the same direction except for the 9 of hearts. So at this point, I know that they've chosen the 9 of hearts. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull their card out first and put it right here on my left. You can put it wherever you want. I'm choosing to put it by my left. Then I'm going to pull out the other 3 cards and line them all up like this. And I'm going to say, last time I found your card, this time I want you to find your card. Now we're going to use something called equivoque. Equivoque is a way of asking a question and having a spectator give you an answer, but no matter what their answer, we're still going to move forward the way we intended originally. So I'll tell my spectator, point to 2 cards. Just point. I'm not telling them what I'm going to do. I'm just saying point to 2 cards. And we're watching for whether they point to the card we want them to point to, right? This is still their card. This is the card we want to end up with. So if they point to these two cards, that's good because we want to keep this, then we'll eliminate those two. If they point to these two cards, that's good. We'll eliminate these two. Well, what happens if they point to these two cards? That's fine. Then we'll eliminate those two cards. What happens if they point to these two cards? It's fine. We eliminate these two cards. So let's say in our scenario, they say they put their fingers on these two cards right here. I pull these out and I get rid of them. Now we have two cards. And I say, slide one of these cards towards me. Okay? The second question is different. Slide one of these cards towards me. If they slide the chosen card towards me, I'm the magician. Of course, I'm going to reveal it's their card. If they slide the other card towards me, I say, okay, this one's mine, this one's yours. And again, they get their card. That's a fun little packet trick, and it's a great way to do the same trick twice, and it's really easy. Just make sure that you get 4 cards that have a one-way face. Do 2 reds, 2 blacks. I try to get 1 from each suit. That makes it easier for them to remember. And just follow this through, and you'll have a great little stunner. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.